Om Saraswati. Om Saraswati. Om Saraswati. Om Saraswati. Om Saraswati. Sundar Saraswati.
There is a way of experiencing the formless, the untouchable, the ungraspable coming into form, coming into us and coming into the form of something that we can see in front of us, that we can relate to in front of us, something that we can communicate with, that becomes like a personality, that becomes like someone you can talk to, someone you can ask for help, someone that you can relate to as your best friend, as your guide, as your teacher. And the whole aim for all this is to, through that connection with that archetype that we get to know, that we start to realize that actually it's only an expression of what's already within us. So it's almost as if you're looking in the mirror and you look at the very best part of yourself. And you start to realize, oh, wow, is this who I am? Is this part of me? And you, through learning about the yogic deities, about those archetypes, you start to realize, wow, I am one heaven of a human being. There is so much possible in my life, and I'm not on my own, because all those parts of me, all those expressions of the divine in me are here to totally support my incarnation, are totally here to support who I am, and more than that, who I truly am and who I'm striving to get back to.
I've been really excited about this course because when you do the yoga teacher training or the meditation teacher training, you actually learn set techniques. But this is an experience, your experience of how you work with those different attributes within yourself. And those deities are actually a reflection of those attributes. Now, I've got a couple of favourites, and I must admit, don't tell everybody, but my very, 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 very favourite is Ganesha. And I really use him, or he uses me, or we have a relationship in which he allows me to feel stable and grounded and able to do whatever it is I need to do during the day. So in the course, there will be materials there to help you to access that stability, to access the way of working with consciousness through Ganesha, but also through the other deities, because they all have their own individual qualities that they bring. And those will all be on the Learning Hub. So even after we've done Ganesha, and we might be all the way down to Dhanvantari, who works with health and teaches you how to use your innate wisdom to heal yourself. You know, there's still times you'll go back to Ganesha and say, look, today I really need Ganesha. He is what I need today. And he will give you that stability then to work with Dhanvantari to improve your health. It's an amazing, amazing course, and we are all so incredibly excited about it.
There are some amazing ways of unlocking hidden powers of consciousness in yourself. And overcoming obstacles and working with finding a clear way in your life is really what we address, and making everything in life that we experience auspicious. So Ganesha's power is not just to move through obstacles, but it's actually to realize that everything that comes our way is not there to come in our way, but has come to make us realize something really amazing about ourselves. And therefore, Ganesh helps us to make life more auspicious, more special, more celebratory, more fulfilling. So that is the first module in a couple of weeks' time. And we've just had a meeting about it. It's going to be so amazing. There will be kirtan, there will be yoga, there will be explanations about who is Ganesh and how can you relate to that energy in your daily life, and how can you invoke and invite it more into your life. So there is a whole range of activities on a course module that is not just listening and absorbing and consuming, but it's like a full experience. There will be an element of meditation, there will be an element of self-reflection, and there will be an element of communication with each other. And how to make communication so sweet, so beautiful, so helpful, and how to communicate with ourselves in such a way that we can lift the highest in ourselves and communicate from that place with other people. It always starts with how we relate to ourselves. And then there is the beautiful Mother Gayatri. I think she's actually second and Saraswati is third. But there's Gayatri, the beautiful mother goddess, the mother of light. The being that leads us to true understanding of our dharma and our path in life, and who brings light, helps us to bring light into absolutely everything. John Jones will come and teach in the module about Hanuman. He has a very strong connection with the energy of Hanuman, who is all about mastering the air element and about devotion and total dedication, real service to life, service to your purpose. So the beauty is you will actually get to know who in the Drew team really relates to which of these energies, because actually we will totally reveal. It's unveiling the yogic deities, but it's also unveiling us. It's going to really unveil us in a sense that you'll get to know where we get our personal inspiration from and who of these amazing, powerful archetypal forces helps us be who we are and helps us grow and develop in our personal lives. I find that if I make time to connect with these energies that live inside of me, all of a sudden the things that I thought I was on my own with and I had to sort out for myself seem to be carried not just by me, but by forces that are so much greater than me. And as soon as I think I'm doing it all myself and I make less time to connect with these deities and with these amazing living energies in this universe, I find that I get more stressed again. So it's a weird thing. And that's why we call this a course, but it really isn't a course. What we're offering you is a new way of looking at your relationship with life, looking at your relationship with yourself, looking at your relationship with how you interact with the people around you, with the world around you, with your work, with, your relatives, with absolutely everything and everyone. How you relate to abundance. So one of the energies I didn't actually mention is Lakshmi, and this is the energy, the archetype of abundance in the greatest sense of the word. So it's not just about money. It's actually less about money than it is about everything else. So Lakshmi is about realizing that there is enough time to do everything, that there is enough space to be who we want to be, that there is enough support if we are open to that support. And it's amazing, as soon as I relate to Lakshmi in me and around me and in the people around me, I find the stress disappears, literally, and joy takes its place.
Some of those attributes are already awake within you, but some of them aren't. Some of them are sort of slumbering, or maybe just having a 10-minute break, or maybe a lifetime break. But as you work with them, you will discover things about yourself that you'll go, oh, I didn't know that. And then you'll stop and think, well, actually, I did know that. It's just never come to the surface before. And so what you're actually doing is awakening the fullness of who you are, so that when you enter into life, you go into it, you go into your day fully awake, fully present, and fully yourself, and not what society, family, friends, whatever has, you think they expect of you, or you think that they think how you are. You can actually be much more yourself. And I think for me, that is the most important thing, to be able to wake up in the morning and not to have to pretend to be anybody other than myself, not to have to fulfill somebody else's vision of who I am or who I ought to be. I mean, we all play many roles. I mean, I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother, I'm a wife, I'm a yoga teacher, I'm a meditation teacher. I've done yoga therapy, I've done back care, I've done prenatal. But that isn't me. It's they're all expressions of me. But when you work with the deities, it actually takes you into who you are, who the essence of who you are, so that when you are, I'll say playing the role, but that's not really true. But when you're being a mother, when you're being a grandmother, when you're being a meditation teacher, you're still wholly and completely yourself. And I think this is what this course is going to do. And I'm really excited about it. I really am. And yeah, I think you're actually doing yourself a favor if you come on it. I'm going to be watching all the episodes as well, so don't tell everybody.
Sundara Saraswati Om. Sundara Saraswati Om. Sundara Saraswati Om. Om I'm Saraswati. 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 Sundara Saraswati Om. Om I'm Saraswati. Sundara Saraswati Om. 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 Sundara